Hello, Mr. Pritchard here. This is my final video for Seesaw. I've already shown you how to log in. I've already shown you how to access some of the work that teachers are saving for your children and how they can respond to it. The other thing now I wanted you to do is have a look at some other tools on Seesaw. Seesaw is one of my favorite things for children to use in class and at home because it allows your children to be really creative. And I just want to show you some of the tools that are available that help your child do that. Okay. So when you've logged in, you'll hopefully be familiar now with this journal area. Okay. Activities that teachers have set are here and the journal area is here. Now from that journal area, you can add something. Okay. So to click on add something, you just click add. Simple as that. Now you'll have seen this page before. This is the pupil response page. So let's say, for example, your teacher had asked your children to draw a picture of a rainbow that they can put in their window at home. Your child can take a photo of that rainbow and upload it quite easily. They could draw a rainbow. They could take a video. If they've made a rainbow on a computer or something like that they've saved, they could upload it here. The note and the link I spoke about earlier. The note is like a sort of Word file, which for writing on. The link then is a link to internet sites. So if I click on the drawing app, and I'll just show you quickly how that works. There's some drawing tools here at the bottom. So there's a pencil, I think that's supposed to be a marker, a highlighter, and then there's a rubber at the end here as well. If you hold your cursor over that, it brings up different sort of widths to each pen as well. So obviously if your child is drawing and it's kind of looking a bit like this, they can sort of thin that out a little bit. You can also change the color by moving this sort of little bar up and down on the side here. Okay. As you can see, when I've changed the width of that, it's much more manageable. They can rub out then by using the rubber. Again, the rubber size is, you can change the sort of width of that, or you can erase the entire drawing by clicking on that button there. Some other things that your child can do is add a text box. This is similar to how text boxes work in a Word document. So they would kind of do something like this, basically. From that then, they can also resize it. They can make it bigger, smaller. They can turn it around if they need to. I've turned it around and I can't turn it back around again. The undo button here is quite handy because if you have made a mistake, you can press that and it will undo the last thing you did. There's a couple of other options here as well. You can color the box in. You can change the font. You can kind of center it in certain ways. You can change what it looks like in terms of how it looks in the box as well. Okay. So that's that. That's how to do that bit. The other thing your child can do as well, teachers may ask your children to respond to questions that they've set or something like that. So your child might choose to respond using text. They can also choose to respond using their voice. Now, I'm not going to click on this one here because when I do it starts recording in sort of 3 seconds or so. So I don't want to do that just yet. Okay, but when I click that, it will immediately start recording. It will give you a little countdown, 3, 2, 1, and then it starts recording your voice straight away. Once you've done that, then it will bring this page up. Once your child is happy with what they've done, they would click this green tick to make sure they've sent that to their teacher. Once again, please make sure that you are covering all the pages on the document that your teacher has set. This particular thing is just one page, so it's only got one thing there. Okay. The final thing then is that you can take a photograph or a video by pressing that one. Again, I won't open this one up because it opens the camera and you don't want to see my face at the moment. There's some other options here. You can change the background. You can add shapes.